So mestiza, like I said, is what she's getting at in this whole sort of argument, right? So mestiza refers to people of mixed heritage, right? So in 1492, what is known as the Spanish Conquista starts with Columbus landing in the Americas, right? And this will lead to a genocidal destruction of the indigenous Americans, commonly known as Native Americans, right? Uh, but we'll refer to them as the indigenous population here, right? So the indigenous population in North America, Central America, and South America, right, uh, is is annihilated, is destroyed by the Spanish conquest. Okay, and the specific history she's looking at here is um, in Central America, specifically Mexico. Okay, that's the story she's looking at. But you can see the map here, right? That before the Spanish come, you have Native American cultures that are all throughout North America and the Central America, um, area there, right? And so she's going to talk about this idea of of history, right? So it's from this trauma, right? Um, that her one of her histories, is going to work itself out. This idea of indigenous history, or the trauma of indigenous history. Okay. Now the second history she'll talk about is the history of Latinx, right? So here we can see this graphically depicted on this map. So this after the Spanish lose their empire, it's taken over by Mexico. Mexico becomes an independent state, and you can see that the Mexican Empire inherited from the Spanish Empire, the Mexican Republic inherited from the Spanish Empire, includes several United States of the United States of America, California, Texas being the big ones there. Okay, so that's originally Mexican territory, and that will be taken over by the United States through a series of wars and colonizations. The 1836 Battle at the Alamo is central to this myth, okay? And so Anzaldúa sees this as a loss of land, as a colonization, right? Where she is exiled. She grows up in Texas. She's American. She grows up in Texas, right? It's, from her point of view, it's her land twice over as both an Indian as a Mexican, or